What's going on, guys? It's boy Kozak. I'm here with the Mustang right now. Dude, she looks so good right now, especially in the sun when it changes from purple to blue. It's a Kona blue. I rebuilt this car when I was 20 years old, and I just want to go over kind of what that process is like, just in case if anyone else is wondering to do it. I keep squinting my eyes because the sun is glaring right now. It's Saturday. It's around like lunchtime, 12 p.m. But yeah, let's just jump right into the car. So this right here is the Kona Blue Mustang. It's a 2020. It has the performance pack. You can see the big Brembos and the 19-inch nice wheels. Honestly, I really like these wheels. Like they're really clean for stock wheels. I feel like I don't like most stock wheels, but these look pretty nice. Now we have the GT 500 front bumper on it and the front hood, because I'm gonna pop up an image, but the car got hit from the front, like right here on the headlight. So it was kind of an excuse to just change the whole front. Now I got amber deletes. It's a loud ass plane right now. I don't know why I decided to record right next to an airport, but it is what it is. We're just gonna have to make do. But it was kind of an excuse to just change the whole front. That's why we have the GT 350 fenders as well. But the main reason I went with the GT 500 hood and the GT 350 fenders and not like Anderson composites is, one, money, but two, it's aluminum. And so aluminum was a lot easier to work with. I'm hoping these planes don't get picked up that much, man. There's so many of them here. I have to stop recording like every 5 seconds. So we have the amber deletes on it. We have some LED front lights. And honestly, I really like the look of the car, especially with the Kona Blue. I feel like the Kona Blue doesn't pick up as well on camera as it looks in person. It's such a unique color, it could be a wrap, honestly. That's what we have in the front so far. We also have camber plates. We have SPL tension rods. We have tint. I did that like a few days ago, so we can't even roll down the windows yet. I mean, other than that, I don't think we have anything else done. It's just like miscellaneous things like we had to fix, like the front headlight and stuff. And I'm gonna go over the cost and stuff, but I want to do it like with a POV drive. Planning on going and hitting the back roads a little with a POV and just talking in there. Also, I'm gonna get away from the plane, so I think it's a great idea. That's it on the build, to be honest. I bought this car with 8,000 miles, and we're gonna get more into that. But first, I'm gonna go ahead and jump in the car, show you guys the interior a bit. I didn't really change anything, just it's really clean. I really love how the interiors of these look. We're in the car now, so I mean, it's just your standard PP1 car. I've seen that some people get carbon fiber inserts. I personally don't think it looks that good, so I'm just keeping mine like this. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything. I live in Washington, so I can't get the fancy floor mats. They're gonna get dirty way too fast. But honestly, man, I love how the interior of this car looks. I need the AC to blast for a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and switch us over to GoPro. It's so hot right now. I mean, bro, if you don't live in Washington, you're gonna think I'm crazy for saying it's hot. It's 75 degrees outside, and like I'm dying. All right, what's up, guys? It's your boy Kozak. We're on POV now. We're gonna go ahead and drive out a little bit, and then once we start driving, we're gonna start yapping. All right? Jesus Christ. Dude, I'm really about to edit my first video today. I don't know why I've been looking forward to this so long, and it's just like, it's kicking in. They're like, yo, I'm about to edit my first video. Like, woo. The is that, bro? If you're interested in buying a car off auction, there's two main websites that you're gonna wanna visit. There's IAI, and then there's Copart. There's a few other like little websites, but those are your two main ones. The biggest thing to watch out for is when you win, there's a big tax and a lot of fees that come with winning. I know some dealers are able to avoid it. You could find certain people that can play it for you, and their fee will be less than what Copart would charge you if you had your own membership. Finding one of those people is probably going to be difficult. With Copart, like, they charge fees for everything. Like, you're gonna get your receipt, and they're gonna have a $150 open the gate fee. If you pay like, you know, 30 grand, you're going to be paying like probably 5,000 to 7,000 in fees. Like, it's insane how many fees they charge. So just be aware when you, like, the more you spend, the more they're going to charge you for fees. One more tip about playing cars on Copart: if you were to put like a $2,000 bid on a vehicle, like, and it's like 2 days left, it doesn't matter, because it's gonna have a 15-second auction window. So basically the car's gonna enter an auction and it's gonna tell you which one, and you could go watch the auction. Seeing people bid on it for 15 seconds. I believe it's 15 seconds. And when you're seeing them bid for 15 seconds, it's like there's always gonna be somebody who bids. I've rarely seen a car just go. Like, it's very rare that happens, that like the actual bid that was standing on it won. So you're gonna want to play it in those 15 seconds to try to win it. And you set an amount you're willing to pay and stick to that amount. Once you buy the car, you need to find somebody to tow it. Do not use the auction website to tow it. Find somebody local to tow it. If it's local in your state, it should be around $100 depending how far it is. If they're trying to charge you like $500 or something, you're getting scammed. Second vehicle I've won and fixed up. But once you get the vehicle, every part that you buy and put on the vehicle, you need to have a receipt for it. So if you buy a car from some guy who's scrapping cars, and he's scrapping a car that isn't registered in his name, like he doesn't own the title to the vehicle, you are not going to be able to pass state inspection. You need to go to state inspection to get your car to be drivable. After you finish all the repairs, even if it's something small, you need to go to state inspection. So once you go ahead and you get that done, like you fix the car, save your receipts, because let's say you have front end damage and you need to change the hood because the other hood's like completely done for. You need to change the reinforcement bar in the front bumper, right? You need receipts that you purchased them from a reputable place, like a shop or something, because they're checking to see if they're stolen. Like, especially if the part has a VIN number on it, they need the person who owns that part to sign off on it. And it's really hard to get receipts from people selling person to person, because you're going to just buy person to person and they're going to need a paper signed that has a notary like stamp it, so like you guys signed it in person. Especially if you're buying from someone like that ships out of state, like it's very like difficult to do that. I would look at, like, you know, aftermarket parts, preferably like a GT500 front hood, front bumper, like those work. But personally, I just kept my front stock and we just did some things to it. I mean, I'll pop up a picture right now, and we were able to pass state inspection with that. All right, let's do a little rip here. God, that sounds so fucking good. Basically, like, that's probably the most complicated part, is having the receipts and getting the state inspection. I snipe the appointments really well. I know when they come up. Every place is gonna differ with how the state inspection works and, like, you know, the laws and stuff. That's just basically a grasp of it. Once you pass state inspection, don't forget you still need to pay for registration, but this is just a general grasp of how it works if you were wanting to do it. Really, it's not that complicated. If you're worried, oh, it's too hard, too complicated, don't be. Just jump in, man. You will figure it out as you go. Like, you're not gonna be able to know everything off the bat. Your state's gonna have different regulations. You're just gonna have to work through it, man. Like, I'm like encouraging you guys that if this is something you're thinking about, just do it, man. Like it's not gonna hurt you, you know? Like, you're just gonna need to learn and stuff like that. Man, look at that view, guys. I don't know if y'all can see that well, but man, that looks beautiful. Other than that, what about my pricing? So I called everywhere and I really negotiated with them. Like, dude, call everybody. American Muscle, Steeda, like everyone I would get parts from, I'm negotiating. I'm trying to get $100, $200, $300 off. And in some cases I would, and especially when you bundle things together, you save up and you're like, yo, I'm gonna buy this bundle, like how much for everything? And you work out that deal, is really good. Front hood, front bumper, fenders, it's almost like $3,000. And I mean, it was way under that because I got a big discount when I was talking with American Muscle. Then I got the camber plates, front and rear. Those got me I got a big discount on those. I got the SPL tension rods. I think I was able to get like a few bucks off, but I bought that by itself, so I wasn't able to get much off. It was more like a coupon than an actual deal. And I mean, there was just like miscellaneous things. Like I was able to get the front reinforcement bar, or not reinforcement bar, the front radiator tie bar. I was able to get that for around like $300, $350 I think it was. And you know, front headlight was pretty expensive. All in all though, like with everything combined, I think I was in around seven to, I'm gonna be generous, Okay, I'm gonna be generous. It could have been less than 7, but I'm gonna be generous. I'm like, you know, give you guys a realistic thing. I think it was probably around 7 to 10 grand. I'd have to go back and check now. I know that's what I've said previously to people, so I mean, that's kind of what I'm going with now. It could have been a lot less too, but like, I'm not sure. I think it was around 7 for sure. Maybe to 10, just to, you know, let you guys breathe a little. But and the car cost 20, so that's around how much I looked for it. Now the car was valued at 42,000. It had 8,000 miles, 8,000 something miles on the dash. It's PP1. It has everything in the car, like everything. It has a sub in the back. It has, you know, cooled seats. This car has everything that you would want. I mean, it's just fully packaged out, and I mean, I was really happy I got this. It's a 2020, like, I got a really great deal on it. Okay, so I believe this is a little bridge here. Yeah, it is. This is a weird ass road. Look at this, like I love back roads, man. Somebody was having fun here. Traffic already. Alright, we're gonna need to wait for the lines to let us cross. Overall, guys, I think for a car like this, like a sports car, I would not do, like, I wouldn't do this to sell the car. You're not gonna sell it. It's rebuilt title, you know, like it's not pretty. However, if you do it, like, if you want to do it to sell, do it with like Camrys, do it with Priuses, like old cars especially. People love buying those even when they're rebuilt title. They get a little cheaper, especially if you can get a quick, easy fix on it. It's some easy money. I wouldn't get a sports car like this though. Like, oh, you're thinking 12 grand, nobody's gonna buy this thing. If it's 30 grand, they're gonna think something's up. If it's 35 grand, it's like, it's a rebuilt title. I'm not spending 35 on a rebuilt Mustang, you know? Like, plus the value drops really fast on these cars. It's like, this is to keep the car for yourself. You get like almost a brand new car and stuff. I did want to mention, we are in Mexico right now. We're taking some back roads. It's like, I'm happy with the car because I got it a lot cheaper than like if I was to buy this exact car from a dealership or from a private party. Well, we got caught behind traffic in the back roads. It's unfortunate, it happens. Hoping the back roads would be a little bit more clean today. It's a Saturday, but sadly I woke up a bit late. I woke up at 5 a.m. and then I was like, I could use a little bit more sleep because I got home late yesterday. Went back to sleep instead of getting my ass up and going to the gym like I'm supposed to, and woke up like 5 hours later, completely overslept everything, and then I was like, okay, let's get ready, let's go record this video. Anyways, guys, I'm hoping you guys enjoyed the video and kind of just got some knowledge about how this stuff works. Honestly, I'm really happy with this Mustang, man. I love it. I'm like completely in love with it. If you guys are thinking about doing something like this and like rebuilding your own car, like, just do it, man. It's worth it. But make sure you're getting a car you really want. Don't settle with anything. Don't rush into buying anything. This car, I was waiting for a while to find the right car. I knew I wanted a specific colors. I knew I wanted, you know, like the PP1 and like stuff like that. It's just like, I wanted specific things. If this car was to come around and an airbag was popped or something, that's like $1,000 per airbag, right? So it's like, I'm not doing that. Like that, it adds up so fast. Airbags are a no-no for me. Windshields are no-nos for me if they're cracked. Any like quarter panel damage, like if I can't just take the part off and replace it, that's a no-no. Like, some frame pulling's okay, but like there's just certain things I'm not willing to, you know, kind of get into, like buy, because it's just not worth it in the long run. Like, And this is my best advice, is just, if you're gonna do it, do it. But do not rush it, man. You're going to find a car. This car popped up and was selling within like 2 days of it popping up. Like, it was quick when this car popped up. I don't know why it popped up or what happened. Bought it for my exact last price point, and I couldn't be happier with it, man. Like I've fallen in love with this car over and over. Like, the more I like drive it, the more the things I do. Am I taking this exit? Seems like it. We're gonna need to slow down here. There's a roundabout. Anyway, guys, if you made it this far, I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. I'm gonna go ahead and work on some new videos. I already worked on my tint comparison video, because I actually got the tint during the week, and I didn't want to go hit the back roads and record this video during the week. So I'm hoping you guys did enjoy it. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here. So toodles.